At my son's parent-teacher conference, my ex-wife declared, "He's an unfit father. Look at his job." The principal nodded. Then I handed them my credentials. I wasn't a janitor anymore. I was the new school superintendent. The principal's office smells like stale coffee. Tuesday, 2:14 p.m. Across the desk, Dr. Anthony Aris, principal for 12 years. To my right, Michelle, my ex-wife, designer suit, corporate lawyer making $400,000. She checks her Cartier watch. Her time is worth $500 an hour. We're here about our 7-year-old son Leo's behavioral regression. Michelle weaponized it in her custody motion. Dr. Aris clears his throat. "Mr. Chen, Leo has been acting out. Homework completion dropped 15%. Michelle leans forward. "It's the environment, Anthony. David works double shifts at that school, dragging Leo there after hours because he can't afford childcare. The boy does homework in a janitor's closet. It's not stable." Aris nods. "I agree. If the father's employment is fluctuating, it creates chaos." He turns to me. "David, if you can't provide structure because of your job, maybe it's time to rethink custody. He's an unfit father. Look at his job. It's survival, not a career." Silence intended to shame me. They expect the janitor who smells like pine sol. They don't know I spent 4 years sleeping 3 hours a night to rewrite my life. I met Michelle when I was 23. She was in law school with $200,000 debt. I worked custodial services, $42,000 a year. I paid rent, groceries, her bar exam prep, put my own master's dreams on hold. Once I make partner, it'll be your turn. 7 years later, she was partner. I was the uneducated husband who didn't fit at firm events. She met a junior associate named Brad, filed for divorce, froze accounts. Her lawyer painted me as transient, unstable. He has no career, just a job. Judge gave Michelle 70% custody. I got weekends. It broke me. But grief is strange fuel. If you don't let it burn you, it becomes a cold engine. After dropping Leo at Michelle's townhouse one night, I made a decision. I'd fight her with credentials. Enrolled in an accelerated online doctoral program, educational leadership, didn't tell anyone. Worked custodial 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Picked Leo up on my days, loved him. 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. Every night for 3 years. I studied, lived on caffeine and spite. Graduated with my Ed.D. 6 months ago, summa cum laude. But a degree is just paper. I needed the position. Applied for administrative roles. Landed assistant superintendent 2 counties over. Kept working 1 custodial shift weekends. Kept the struggling janitor narrative alive. Camouflage. 2 months ago, the superintendency for District 42. Our district opened up. I applied. 5 rounds. Presentation to the board. They hired me. Contract finalized yesterday. Start date Monday. Salary $185,000. Power to fire the man across from me. But they don't know. Michelle leans back. "David, be reasonable. Sign the modification. Brad can help with homework. He has his J.D. Practiced insult." Aris nods. "I can have the counselor draw up a court recommendation. The trap. Nuclear weapon in family court." I reach for my bag. Cheap canvas. Inside. Slim. Red leather portfolio. I place it on the desk. "I understand your concerns." My voice different. Lower. Steady. Michelle frowns. "I'm talking reality." I open the portfolio. "Dr. Aris, you said my job makes me unfit." I slide the first document. "My doctoral diploma. Doctor of Education. Administrative Reform." Michelle scoffs. "Some online certificate. Accredited doctorate. But let's talk about the job." I slide the second document. 20 pages. District 42 seal. My employment contract. Start date November 20th. Aris looks. Eyes go wide. Title: Superintendent of Schools. District 42. Color drains from his face. "You're the superintendent. Your boss. I sign off on your budget, staffing, contract renewal. Up for review in June." Michelle snatches the paper. "This is bullshit. You mopped my office 3 weeks ago." I did. I worked 2 jobs. One to pay lawyers. One to build the career that would bury you. I stand. "Dr. Aris, you judge a service worker's parenting. That's bias. We need to discuss your performance, starting with letting Michelle's boyfriend pick up my son without my authorization. FERPA violation." Aris looks sick. "I had no idea. Michelle is a parent. She has no administrative authority." I do. "No letter to the court. No custody recommendation. You'll put Leo on a support plan. Email me weekly reports. Understand?" Aris nods frantically. "Yes." I turn to Michelle. She's holding the contract like it's a snake. First time in 7 years, I see fear. "You can't do this. I'm the administration. I'll review donor perks policy next week." I grab my bag. "I'm taking Leo home. And Michelle, if you insult my work in front of our son again, I won't just take you to family court. I'll audit the firm's pro bono partnership with the district. Up for renewal next month." I walk to the door. Don't look back. The silence is the sweetest sound. The unfit father taking the throne.
Full story on channel link below.